بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
قل أوحي إلي أنه استمع نفر من الجن فقالوا إنا سمعنا قرآنا عجبا يهدي إلى الرشد فآمنا به ولن نشرك بربنا أحدا وأنه تعالى جد ربنا ما اتخذ صاحبة ولا ولدا وأنه كان يقول سفيهنا على الله شططا وأنا ظننا أن لن تقول الإنس والجن على الله كذبا وأنه كان رجال من الإنس يعوذون برجال من الجن فزادوهم رهقا وأنهم ظنوا كما ظننتم أن لن يبعث الله أحدا.
We will discuss the jinn in great detail in a later episode, so stay tuned. Let us re-ask the question then, how did Freemasonry end up in Europe? 11th century Europe was ruled by the Catholic Church, which held a firm grip on all aspects of society. This enabled Pope Urban II to wage war on the Muslim Caliphate in Jerusalem, the First Crusade, and on what he called the War of the Cross, to recapture Jerusalem from Muslim rule. It had been under Muslim rule since the year 637. But in 1099 this rule was brought to a bloody and sudden end. And it was said that the blood ran in the streets, knee-high to the horses. Women were raped and murdered, and children were put to the sword. Out of this bloodshed and terror, a group of warrior monks arose. The Knights of the Temple of Solomon, or what they were later to be known by, the Knights Templars. 20 years after Jerusalem was taken, the dome of the Rock Mosque was seized by the Templars, and they began excavating underneath the mosque, and what they found changed history forever. What did they find? Documents and books of the secret arts of black magic, Kabbalah and the ancient mystery schools. In 1187, after 200 years of war, the Muslims recaptured Jerusalem under the leadership of Saladin.
Will you yield the city?
Before I lose it, I will burn it to the ground. Your holy places, ours, every last thing in Jerusalem that drives men mad.
I wonder if it would not be better if you did. You will destroy it?
Every stone, and every Christian knight you kill will take 10 Saracens with him. You will destroy your army here and never raise another. I swear to God that to take this city will be the end of you.
Your city is full of women and children. If my army will die, so will your city.
You offer terms, I ask none.
I will give every soul safe conduct to Christian lands. Every soul. The women, the children, the old, and all your knights and soldiers, and your queen. Your king, such as yours, I leave to you, and what God will make of it. No one will be harmed, I swear to God.
The Christians butchered every Muslim within the walls when they took this city.
I am not those men. I am Salahuddin. Salahuddin.
Once the Templars arrived back in Europe, they became very wealthy, they became the bankers, and the finances of all the European monarchs. In 1307, or 120 years after their departure from Jerusalem, their secret order was in place and fully operational. Pope Clement VII and King Philip of France accused the Templars of several heresies, including devil worship, black magic, sodomy, and many other mortal sins, which were part of their newfound rituals. The Templars were rounded up, tortured, imprisoned, and put to death. But a few of them managed to escape the same fate of their brethren, and that's when they went underground and changed their identity from the Knights Templars to the Freemasons. They found home in Scotland. King Robert the Bruce was excommunicated by the Pope, so the Knights Templars or Freemasons were welcomed with open arms. Both shared the same enemy, the Catholic Church. In the mid-15th century, the Crusader William Sinclair started construction of Rosslyn Chapel, which is the first landmark of the Freemasons and is supposed to be a representation of Solomon's temple. Another William Sinclair was the first Scottish Grand Master of Freemasonry at Colwynning Lodge, which is the first Freemasonic lodge, also called the Mother Lodge, or Lodge Number 0.